Hi, welcome to my channel. Right now I am taking a measuring tape. I believe I got it at Joann's, and I'm attaching double-sided sticky tape to the back of it. And then from there, I'm going to add it right here along the edge of my table where my sewing machines and stuff are on. That way I am able to do a quick measurement right up against my table. That would make it easier and quicker for me to measure, especially for webbing or zipper tape, even fabric, vinyl, just whatever. So right now, I think this this measuring tape is like just over 1/2 inch wide, and my double-sided sticky tape is 5/8. So I am going to cut or yeah, just cut off the very top. That way I don't have a bunch of sticky um, left over. And then I will peel the back of the measuring tape and I will then apply it. This is going to be super useful and just a quick tip I thought I would share with you guys. And sometimes it's just kind of hard or annoying when you're trying to measure something and you don't really want to move from your project area and you just don't want to like this the whole time, having your tape measure and your item. This just makes it just easier. That way you just have to hold the item and then decide. I imagine you can use other forms of like a glue, maybe a strong glue. You could probably use a hot glue gun. You just want to make sure that it's not going to melt the measuring tape. And it might be a little bumpy, depends on how you apply it. Like I said, I'm just doing it this way because this is what I feel that's easier and quicker. So, and I've got my duckbill scissors, and I'm just going to cut along the top edge and remove that excess double-sided sticky tape. I get my double-sided sticky tape from Weft and Warp. They have excellent quality. I had bought some from Amazon like a while ago, a long time ago, and I had ordered like four. I ordered like a 1/4 inch size, and it came like 4 in a box. So I was like super excited and this was like my first time using double-sided sticky tape, and I was just using it for when I was sewing apparel, and I have not used it before. So when none of it was sticking at all, I was like frustrated. I was like, how is everyone else? How is it working for everyone else? It just is not working for me. So I gave up on the DSTs, and so when I got into bag making, I started using double-sided sticky tape, or I wanted to use it. I needed to. I just grabbed some from Weft and Warp. They had some really high recommendations. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. So I ordered a 1/4 inch and 2/4 inches, and I love it. And they last a long time. There's quite a bit on the roll. And then I wanted something a little bit larger, so I got a 5/8 size as well. And it's leafy. And I've used most of this, and I've also trimmed down, I usually trim down the plastic protective shield on the bottom. So it's a little bit easier. And like with the DST, you just want to make sure you just kind of run your fingers and make sure that it's not bubbled up or anything. That way you have a nice and even flat area on the back. I'm using the duckbill scissors. They're like my favorite scissors I have. And I love that it can get like really close to the edge and just cuts through it. You can also lay this on a mat and maybe just use an X-Acto knife and just trim along that way too. My table is wood, so I'm hoping it'll just stick well. And the measuring tape is just like super cheap too. So if you're at Joann's or Walmart, I think Joann's is cheaper though. Or even check out like a dollar store maybe. Maybe they might have some there. Just get a cheap one. This one is 60 inches long. I don't really need all of that, like, but you never know. And I definitely recommend if you only have like small size double sided stick tape, if that's what you choose to use. I don't think I don't think just a 1/4 inch, one strip of 1/4 inch would work. I would definitely try maybe 2 1/4 inch on the tape, maybe on the top and bottom. That way it's a little bit secure and it's not going to come off when you're up against it and catching on something as you're sewing or cutting. Almost done. All right, so got that all cut up. I'm going to throw away this excess. Oof, this stuff is sticky. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of pull make sure it's all good. Just kind of smoothing it out. All right, so you can use just like the inch side, or if you turn it around, it has the inches and centimeter. I'm just using this side because I just need like a quick look, like a quick measure, and I don't want to have to like get all technical and look at centimeters or millimeters. So I'm going to take this off, peel that off. Let's see, and here's the other side. I just wanted something a little bit bigger and quick. So I'm going to kind of move this towards the middle or towards the top. And then I'm going to peel and just kind of smooth along, try to keep it as straight as possible. You could make marks if you like, and pre-mark where you want the top of it to go. I'm just going to peel back where I feel like it's kind of... And this is sticking really well. I mean, it's not going to go anywhere. All right, and that is on there. Good. And I put this on wood. I'm not sure if most of you guys have wood or just plastic or metal, but it is not going anywhere. Another thing that I added to my sewing table here is I put on these like hooks here, and I was hanging some plastic bags off of here to hold my scraps. So whenever I cut or anything, it'd just be easier just to reach over and put it in a bag and then just be done with it. I've got one there, and then I have another one here for just either a different material to put in there for scraps, or you can use them for trash. So, all right. So